All right, everybody. Well, welcome back to the Scales Homestead. And this video here will be coming out to y'all on Christmas Eve. We were scheduled to actually have one. If we stuck to our 5-day schedule, we were scheduled to have one come out on Christmas Day. So we decided we'd do one on Christmas Eve instead. And this will be the one that we put out. We just we wanted to hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and remembers the reason for the season. It's not just about getting gifts or giving gifts, you know, it's about the birth of our Lord and Savior. So we hope everybody remembers that, and people that are less fortunate, you know, remembers the reason for the season. It's not about being able to buy a bunch of dollars worth of gifts to give people and whatnot, you know. Anyway, we're going to introduce y'all to a couple of new things on the farm. We got 2 little baby ducks that we hatched out. Them are Peking ducks. We hatched them out. We got some ducks from another guy and some eggs. We had hatched out 4, but one died not long after it was hatched out, and another one just died just a couple of days ago. It ended up getting wry neck, and we was a little late catching it, so unfortunately it succumbed to that. But we got 2 that's growing good, and we still got all the other ones in the pen. And we're just gonna walk around and talk about, you know, different blessings that we have on our farm. We homestead, farm, you know, whichever you want to call it. We're gonna come out here in this little pen with these goats. They're probably gonna run away from me, but we're gonna go in here with them nonetheless. Get this goat locked up so they can't get out. Hey, Billy. There's old big Billy. Come here. Come here. He ain't been being too friendly here lately. Hey, buddy. Come here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey. So, as you can see, we still got all these little babies. Now, the reason why I wanted to come into this pen and talk for just a little bit is we have him, the one we call Big Billy. He is a Nigerian dwarf. And then we got this big goat still in here. Come here, Crossroads. Come here. And, well, I've done some research, and from the research I found, it says that Nubian females, oh hush, Nubian females will not go into heat unless they're with a buck. Now, we was not intending on breeding her at all. That's why we had her in here with this small male. I mean, you can see the size difference. He is considerably smaller than she is. But we've been noticing the last couple of days that her belly's getting very round. Come here. Her belly's getting very round. Where are you going? And her udders are starting to fill up. Which means one thing. Now, they do have miniature Nubian goats. And the way you get a miniature Nubian goat is with a Nigerian dwarf buck and a Nubian female. Now, I didn't figure that just them being out, hey little mama, hey, just them being out in a pasture together would really matter. But apparently I was wrong, because I mean, she's been here long enough that ain't no way she was pregnant when we got her. I mean, she's been here for almost a year. So my assumption, our assumption is that she is pregnant, and she is getting close to having a baby here before long. That's the reason why her udders are swelling up. She's getting ready to have a baby. So now, I don't know whether you would consider that a curse or a blessing. Of course, we're here. I mean, we have goats here to breed and make babies and all that good stuff. So we count it as a blessing, although some people may not. Hey, Big Mama. Now, this goat here, she's pregnant. I'm trying to feel her side and kind of see if I can feel anything moving around in there. Hey, where you going? Because she's getting pretty close to, she's due this coming up month. Now, another thing we are blessed with is with all these little babies, which I'm gonna come in this pen too. And you know, we put the video out about the rabbit failures. Now, you can either consider that a blessing or a curse. There again, you know, it did show us that we was too early in breeding season, you know. Come here. Hey, Gray. Hey, Gray. What you doing? Hey, little mama. Hey, little buddy. Hey, little buddy. What you doing? What you doing, little fella? Huh? Now, these are about getting old enough. The males, they're just about weaned off their mamas. But they're, hey, cow goat. She's still, now when she first was having them babies, she got super friendly. And she let us pet on her, and she'd come up to us and all that good stuff. But ever since that baby's got up a little bit older, which she's right there, she's gotten back more skittish of us. Now her little baby's not. Well, I say that and then it takes off running from me. Now her baby's been being good as far as coming up to us, and to us, we consider that a blessing to have goats that we can come out here and hang out with. You know, instead of them just being wild, running all over the place and whatnot, we have goats that we can come out here and we can pet on and rub on and you know, and that's something we wanted to pass on. Hey, oh, you like that spot, don't you? Hey, buddy. So it's a little bit windy. The wind's gusting a little bit, so we consider both those blessings. You know, we're blessed to have this a big enough piece of property where we can kind of well, I ain't gonna say do as we please, but we can do a lot of stuff that we like, you know, like building pastures for goats, having goat babies, and all that good stuff. Now, of course, as many of y'all know, we have a ton of chickens running around. Well, we got some that's still just out and about, running around, having a good time. They I really hope that wind ain't jacking with this camera too bad. But so we are blessed in that aspect to have chickens running around, foraging, eating. I was gonna try to find some of them that was out and about, but I don't know where they're at right now. Oh, here's some. So we are also blessed with, oh good Lord, that ear looks so much better. Yes indeed. So we had this rabbit. I don't know if y'all can see her ear, how it's kind of red and sore. She has some ear mite problems, so we we treated her for ear mites a couple of days ago, and you know, she's doing a lot fine. She's doing fine. Ear mites seem to be getting down a lot less. Y'all see inside there, there's some chickens running around in there. And now the ones that are out running around, we've been finding eggs all over the place. Now, we were not blessed with rabbit breeding this time. Now, some people, there you go. You know, some people may say that that's not a good thing. But for us, the way we look at it, as we don't, I put the video out saying that it was a failure, but to us, it's not a failure per se. We just learned that in September, we're not going to try to breed rabbits again. We will start at a maybe a little bit later time, you know, maybe wait till October, you know, something like that, and breed them. That's not, to me, it's not a failure. Yes, I said it was a failure, but really it's not a failure. It is a learning curve that we're experiencing with these particular rabbits. No eggs in the box, a lot of poop, no eggs. No eggs on the ground. So, it's not a failure to us. A lot of people view it as a failure. We don't. We view it as learning. You never really fail. Excuse me. You never really fail at something. You learn how not to do something. Like I said, we're going to take this as the fact that we know we're not going to breed them rabbits again. I'm up here in this old barn. The chickens out running around. We found eggs on the porch. We found them underneath rabbit cages. So we kind of walk around where I see them hanging out at a lot, just to see if they was laying eggs around that area. They've been hanging out in these weeds a lot, but I've been walking out here, ain't been finding nothing. But anyway, that's the way we view things. I'm gonna turn that water on, fill that trough up. But we don't fail. We learn. We learn that these rabbits, which we have in the books as far as what was bred and all that good stuff. That lazy lot right there. And there's chickens in the house. And I try to look under there every day and see if I see any eggs or anything, which I don't. I see chickens, but I don't see no eggs. Which is dark, it's kind of hard to see, but nonetheless. So, like I said, we're very blessed with a big piece of property to be able to expand and grow and add to, you know, everything that we have going on. So to us, you know, to us, that's a good thing. That is a blessing to us. That is something that we enjoy, because it's something we enjoy doing. So for us, that is a blessing. I mean, this may not look like a lot to a lot of people because you can't really tell on camera. But I mean, we have a vast area that we are gonna eventually fence in and different things, which we have a paddock built right over here. This was where our garden is, and we have this raised bed that we're going to be building more of in this area where we had the big garden at last year. We have a compost pile right over there. So we're blessed to be able to have all this, you know, and be able to do the things that we enjoy doing. And I hope that everybody is blessed in their own sense of whatever it is that they are doing, whether you be, you know, I don't know, like you enjoy football or you enjoy baseball or whatever. I hope you're blessed in the sense that you get to go and watch football or watch your kids play football or baseball or soccer or volleyball, whatever it is that they like doing, or that you like watching somebody do. May not even be a family member, just maybe a close friend that may have kids doing it or something. You know, I hope you're blessed in the aspect of having the ability to go do what it is that makes you happy. We look forward to many more things to come here on our little homestead. We got more changes coming as we can afford to do them. Of course, behind me, that's another blessing, to have a shop. I never had one until we had this one. I had a little one at our place in town, but it just had a regular door. You couldn't like pull a lawnmower in there, four-wheeler or side-by-side or truck. When we moved here with this shop there, Lord, that is one of the biggest blessings that we have out here, to be able to get indoors when the weather's bad, when it's raining, when it's snowing sometimes, you know, whatever's going on. Okay, that door is shut. To be able to come out here and go up into the shop and build something. Now we didn't build this. This was given to us. That's got to be cleaned out. But just say something like this, you know, I can build that in the shop and then move it out. And different things like that. We're blessed to be able to have that kind of stuff. That shop to be able to do that kind of stuff. Whereas before, like the little carport that we have over here, that's unfortunately where we had to do a lot of that stuff was under a little small carport like this. We had a little building. I know them leaves are loud, but I gotta go shut this water off. So we yeah. Bowl right here. Anyway, we are blessed to have this place that we are slowly setting up, you know. I mean, this is a booty. This is, I guess you would call it like a first generation homestead farming place. We didn't capture a lot of stuff. We wasn't YouTubing beforehand, like when we bought this place 4 years ago. Lord help, I wished I would have been, because the transformation that this place has went through since we've had it. I mean, from right up here, from the shop across down to here to the house, and then to where that garden spot is on the other side of the house, to right over here, and I mean just a little strip on this side of the driveway was that's all that was cleared off. Well, and on top of that hill right over there, they had an area that was cleared off, but you had to drive through this valley to get to it, through a little road. all this where the goats are was woods. That whole valley was woods, all that. The wind's gonna start blowing real hard as I walk out here out from under the carport again. All that was woods. We didn't have a big open area to be able to put all this stuff at, to even think about putting this kind of stuff. You know, we was limited to just a little small piece. Now, we could have made it work because we really are not consuming a lot of the property that we could be using, but that's all going to change. There's a lot of we're going to be redoing some fencing and some different things. Like, of course, you have to work with the contour of your land. What we have this ditch right here that you can see all the leaves are piled up in. So we got a fence right over here. So what we're eventually wanting to do is bring the fence down to the edge of this ditch and add in that little piece. Then we got this wooded area right here. Well, we're wanting to fence that in and make like a silvo pasture. We'll leave all the trees and everything under there, but just fence it in so that the goats can go through there and just mow everything down. All the little stuff, vines, briars, all the weeds. That's what goats like to eat. So that's coming later on. It takes money to build fences. So that's just little things we're thinking about doing. Of course, nothing will happen in front of the shop. We'll leave all that open around the shop. On the north end, where we cleaned all the trees off, will eventually be fenced in, and a cow or some more goats or something will be put up there. We'll eventually extend this paddock all the way down to the front of the road. We have a lot of plans for a lot of stuff, and there again, we are blessed to be able to have the property to be able to do that. We are constantly thinking, constantly trying to figure out exactly what we want to do, because it's a lot. It's a lot when you have a big piece of property and you have lots of animals. Like, we have our dog laid up there. There is a cat running around here somewhere. We don't know where he is. He just runs around outside. But I think I've rambled enough. I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know, you know, that we are blessed with this, and we hope that y'all are blessed in whatever it is that y'all are doing. And we hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. This will be, like I said earlier, this will be a Christmas Eve video. So we're hoping everybody enjoys time with their family, with their friends, with whoever they spend their holiday season with. We hope y'all all have a great time doing it. We got some more videos coming out this week on some different things we've cooked and different things we've tried. And y'all be looking forward to those. And we appreciate y'all listening to us ramble, or me ramble. And we will see y'all on the next one.